Hello, welcome to AHS News, and today we're going to talk about jobs. How they get a job, what are good jobs, what is a job, and how to keep a job. Now, I know some of these things are out of order and maybe they're, I don't know, sensitive topics to talk. And I'm sorry if you hear my dog in the background. She's currently barking at someone I do not know, and she does not know probably. So let's talk about what is a job. So a job is something that will generally give you currency, something that will allow you to survive, something that will give you a little bit of spending money, if you know what I mean. Not the I know what you mean on drugs. No, not that. But something that will generally give you something. So you provide a service for payment essentially. So what are good jobs? A good job is something that we would want if something you enjoy doing. But as a kid, you won't find something you enjoy doing. More than likely, you won't. Get the jobs no one else wants, the dumpster diver. You'll be the homeless person in SpongeBob. That's who you'll be. You'll be someone like that. And yeah, it sucks. But what we're gonna have to realize is that as a kid, we don't get good jobs. The only good jobs we'll get are is what I'm about to describe to you now. So there's a job that you want and a job that is good to you is either a job that you need plus a job that you want to go to every day. See, now I can need a job, but I don't necessarily have to like a job. You understand where I'm getting to? Because the only reason I'm at my job currently is for the money. I do not really like this job. In fact, this job is abusive to me. And even as a kid, some people don't understand that if you work over 40 hours a week in Georgia, you deserve 2.5 times your pay for every hour after 40. And I know kids who work 40 hours and probably don't get this. Do you want to know why? Because my job abuses them and they will not give it to them automatically. And in fact, they probably do not know this little, this tip and this trick. They don't know that. Basically, my job is saving over $12 for every hour they work. They should be getting paid about $20, 20, yeah, about $20 an hour. Can you imagine how irritated I would be and how angry I would be and how much money I know I've missed out on? Because at this point, if you don't have these little tickets that we get, and I'm getting them right now, they're like little receipts. And what they do is they list your clock in time, the date, your name, and when you clocked out. So if you don't have those things documenting your pay and you go to them and claim this, and if you don't have this little piece of evidence, they will likely dismiss you. They will dismiss you from the office and the job. So let me tell you why I don't think my job is a good job. So on top of the abuse, we are also overworked. So generally around 5 o'clock, what happens is we get this rush, this dinner rush or whatever, and around 12 o'clock we get a church rush, no biggie. No biggie if you have the right amount of people to deal with it. So what's been happening is my store that I work at opened up and I noticed a little trend that's going on. A trend where it's like originally we had maybe 5 people to close, then it started dwindling to 4, then 3, 2, and sometimes 1. Can you imagine 1 or 2 people closing a store? Because we have to wipe everything down. We have to clean the grills. We have to clean the floor, scrub the floor. We have to do everything, rearrange stock. There are so many things that we need to do. And could you imagine that as one person? A teenager, in fact, getting out of work at 3 a.m. in the morning? Can you believe how that's ridiculous? And so, on top of us being overworked, we are also being lied to. The company I work for has a policy called 30, 60, 90. And basically what that is, you get an evaluation after 30 days, 60 days, then 90 days. A total of 3 evaluations in 6 months. I have yet to receive my 30-day evaluation. It has been over 4 months. I hate my job. I really do. And now we're going to talk about how to get a job. So, firstly, there's going to be 3 ways you're going to get a job. You go in person and ask, you get the application online, or you get referred by someone who is at that job. And if it's not one of those 3 things, I don't know how you're getting a job, but it's probably not a job I want to know about. So, with that being said, let's go about the question that you'll see on the job application, because that's kind of what you're here for, right? You know? Try and get the little tip heads up, you know what I'm saying? So, a job will generally ask you, why do you want to work here, or, you know, what makes you better than the other employees? What differentiates you from the rest? Why are you the white dot in a sea of black? That's generally what the job asks for when it says, why are you better? And so when you begin listing off your qualities as, you know, the Almighty Jesus or whatever, the whatever you call it, whatever you want to say. If you want to say you're a chicken, you're a chicken. Whether, man, I don't really care. But when the job says, what makes you better than the other candidates? That's when you begin listing your traits as a person. When you begin listing your, whatever you want to call it. If you call walking on water, being able to shove a pin down your neck, I don't know. If that's what you think differentiates you from the rest, then by all means, go for it. And so now we're going to talk about the final topic of this video, which is how to keep a job. Some people don't know how to keep a job, and as sad as that is, because it's really easy to keep a job, or at least it's really easy on paper. And I agree when it says when people say you say that, but you don't know what it's like. So I agree when people say that, because at my job it sucks. You know, I'm on suicide watch every time I walk in, and I'm like this different person when I walk out. How do you keep a job is basically summarized in one word. That word is obey. Just obey what they say. Do whatever they want you to do, dude. They want you to take out the trash, take out the trash. It's not that serious. But when a job when they notice that you're this reliable person, you're the person they go to when all of a sudden, oh snap, we need more of this, we need more of that. You're that person, then you'll start to realize how this job isn't worth your time, because guess who they're calling on? They're calling on you. They're always going to call on you forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Just you, and it's only going to be you. And you're going to notice that. You know you're going to notice that when they tell me, oh, Johnny, go take out that trash. You know what I do? I take out the trash. Johnny, go do them dishes. What did I do? I do the dishes. Johnny, get on the grill. You know what I do? I get on the grill. Johnny, get on the line. I get on the line. You know? I listen to whatever they tell me. I still haven't got my 30-day evaluation. I'm salty. I will continue to be salty. I will forever be salty. And if I get the chance, I will leave a negative review about this job. I will pose as a customer and insult their business. As petty as it is, they're so petty to me that I can't take it anymore. Anyway, so besides the experience like that you're gonna get on a job, basically how you keep a job is obey, keep your head low, don't do too much but don't do too little if you're in fast food. I'm giving you this tip, or the last tip, if you work at like fast food like me, at an expendable job. Okay? Expendable job. Meaning you could find another one just like it on the spot, quick like that. So not if you're the CEO of, I don't know, Bill Clinton, Trump Association, I don't even know. Not if you're the CEO like that. Don't keep your head low like that. Because you want to do your best on those types of jobs. But if you truly believe you're in a position to be promoted to advance your career in that company, then of course, do your best. And if you're like me, always do your best. Yeah, I still work at fast food. But, that's generally how you're going to keep a job. And like always, if you guys want me to talk about anything else in the world, I am happy to do it. You know, I swear on my left chicken nugget that I'm happy to do it. I don't mind. So, if you guys need me to do anything like that, fine. Leave it in the comments. You want me to talk about something? Leave it in the comments. You want me to do whatever and ever and ever? Again, leave it in the comments. I'll get to it. Alright, so this is AHS News, and signing out.